Alright, in this video we're going to take a look at another way of combining or writing polynomials in a different fashion. But the rules are different than before, and the reason is we're going to be dealing with multiplication. And multiplication is not the same as addition and subtraction. It's not picky. You can multiply anything together you want, whether you know what the values are for the variables or whether you don't. You can combine them together with multiplication no matter what they look like. So we're going to have to use a lot of distributive property in this section. We have to remember to take this negative sign with it. If you see a -3, it's got to go with it. So I'm going to multiply this by both terms, and I end up with -3x and -15. And since those are not like terms because one doesn't have an x, I'm done. Now, if I take this example, notice there's already a variable on the outside and on the inside. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Multiplication, I can multiply anything I want. So I'm going to multiply this by the first term. Now here's where things are a little different than before. If I'm multiplying two things I don't know, the combination of them is it's something new that I don't know. So it's going to change its identity. -4a times a squared, well remember there's really an a to the first right there. That's going to give me -4a cubed. We have to go back to our exponent properties. And then if I do -4 times -9, I get +36. Now my last one here, I have y cubed, and I'm going to multiply that by 2y squared. Okay? So y cubed times 2y squared. Well, that gives me 2, because it's 2 times 1. And then y cubed times y squared is y to the 5th. Okay? That gives me 5 y's multiplied together. Now as I work my way down, keeping that pattern in mind, I'm going to end up with y to the 7th. And then I end up with negative y to the 4th. Now there's a whole bunch of y's here. Do I have any like terms I can combine together once this is done? And in this case, no. I got a y to the 5th, which represents a completely different number than y to the 7th, which is completely different than y to the 4th. So until I know what those numbers are, I can't actually combine them into one value. So I'm going to leave it put just like that.